Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here, and I do have a very big announcement, as you guys can see by the title. I am going to be doing DFS full time again, and it's going to include FanDuel and DraftKings for you guys, and also I'm going to be putting in some prize picks as well. So, like I said, I am going to be doing this strictly full time now. Kind of like we used to back in the day, if you guys do remember that. Like I said, the last couple years, I haven't really done this full time. Been doing outside jobs, in the real world, but like I said, we're back to this. So, and with that being said, like I said, I appreciate everybody watching this. I really do. And also, like I said, leave a like as well. And like I said, if you guys have been here through everything, I really do appreciate all you guys. I really do. And also, like I said, if you are new here, welcome. I've been doing this for over 12 years for FanDuel. A little history about myself. Like I said, I should have pulled up some stuff, but 2017, that's when I won my first 100,000 on FanDuel. Like I said, I have videos here on my YouTube if you guys want to look at it. Won my first 100,000, and then after that, I won a couple 13, 14, $15,000 ones. I won a $32,000 one, and then in 2019 or 18, one of the two. No, it's been a couple years, but then once again I hit DraftKings for another 100,000, and that is screenshotted on on our Twitter. So like I said, I have a ton of history in the DFS. Price Picks as well. I've won over 20,000 on Price Picks. I don't play as much on Price Picks, but not bad in lifetime. In FanDuel, I've won over about 700,000 in the 12 years that I've been playing. So, like I said, if you guys are new here, bear with me. I'm a little bit older guy, but I got quite a bit of knowledge for you guys. So anyway, like I said, welcome. We are going to be, like I said, doing our prices as well. Prices are going to be a little bit different. In the past, they were getting up there the $50-$55 range, and a lot of reviews from you guys and said just couldn't afford it, and I agree. So I changed the prices a little bit for you guys. So I am going to be offering DraftKings as well. I can't play it in my state, but I will be able to provide a constructed lineup for you. So FanDuel slash DraftKings is $20, $25 per month for each one separately. And for whichever one that you choose is going to be 2 lines per day. So you're going to get a GPP and then a cash lineup. Like I said, when you play my lineups, play the cash lineup heavy. Don't go tournaments all the time. Like I said, bankroll management. If you guys need help with that, let me know. But play double ups, 50-50s, head to heads. At least 75-80% of your stuff. Like, don't be playing straight tournaments. It's not good. It will kill your guys' bankroll. Moving on, FanDuel DraftKings bundle. So let's say you guys want both FanDuel and DraftKings. It's going to be $35 per month, 4 lineups per day. Obviously, 2 for FanDuel and 2 for DraftKings. Moving on, we got FanDuel and Prize Picks combo, $30 per month. You can obviously do that with DraftKings slash Prize Picks. That basically offers 2 lineups per day and one 2-man and one 3-man prize pick slip. So you're going to get 2 separate slips on prize picks, a 2-man and a 3-man, plus your FanDuel or DraftKings lineups as well. Or if you just want prize picks by itself, it's just going to be $20 per month, and that's going to be the same thing. You're going to get one 2-man and one 3-man as well. This time around, I'm going to be providing one free lineup per day. It's not going to be the premium lineup, but it's going to be a lineup that, that I have a lot of. Sorry, what's the word? I like the lineup. I'm not going to give you guys a random one. So it's not the premium, but it's next up. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, like I said, and that's going to be through a mailing list. So the best thing for you guys to do is either comment down below or go to our Twitter and just say, hey, I would love to sign up for the free mailing list. And all you guys have to do is type in your email, and then I will add you guys to a mailing list. And about 10 to 15 minutes before lock, you guys will get an email of the lineup. So if you guys want to get in on that free lineup, it will happen every single day. A free lineup. All I need is your guys' email to give you guys that lineup. So, yeah, like I said, I am very, very excited to be back, and I feel like, took some time, and I'm ready to be back, and help you guys out. It's not just, a business. It's helping everybody out, and everybody wants to win money, and that's where we are. So, also I'm gonna have a Discord as well for you guys. If you guys do want to get in on Discord, like I said, hit us up on Twitter. Say, hey, want to get in on Discord? That's where we're gonna post updates and everything like that. And also, you can talk to me one on one. Here's our Twitter right here. Give us a follow. Really would appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys are interested in premium, all you need to do is like I said, either comment on the video, or you could just go to our Twitter message us, say, hey, would love to get in on premium, and we'll get you set up. So, without further ado, let's try to get in this slate as quick as we can. There's a ton of injuries as I am doing this here. So we got Tyrese Halliburton. He is questionable. I don't really like a lot of people from this game. If Halbertson's out, I think this makes it even more of a blowout. I think maybe like guys like Andrew Nimbard and TJ McConnell, for sure, those guys are worth GPP options. I would rather go McConnell, to be honest with you. I think McConnell has more upside. He doesn't play like a ton of minutes, but dude randomly can go off for like 30. So, especially without Halberton out there. So, besides that, I don't really have a ton of exposure to this game. Evan Mobley, I think, is in a good spot. Siakam for sure. Um, um, if man, I am just lost, guys. Halberton, there we go. But I even if Halberton's out, I just don't like it against Cleveland, the number one team. So basically, Mobley for me. If not, then like I said, maybe look at McConnell in a GPP. But I really just don't have a lot of exposure to this game. I just don't. I know it's a high total, but I just don't have a lot of exposure. Moving on to Oklahoma City and Philly. I don't have the totals up here, but I think it's like a 220, 225. This one, like I said, all these games have injuries. We got Tyrese Maxey. He is questionable. Paul George looks like he is probable. So if Maxey's out, I think Paul George will be your cash game lock play because obviously that's all the usage rate. We'll go to him. Kelly Oubre, I think, as well is good for 25 to 30. See, I'm not really feeling any of these guys. I mean, if Maxey's out, maybe Reggie Jackson. I don't know who would start, to be honest with you. But once again, I just don't have a ton of exposure to this game. If Caleb Martin's out, you can look at Yabusele again. His usage rate's been terrible. He hasn't been shooting, and he's against the number one defense, or one of the best ones. And then the sitter position just doesn't look too great either, you know. So, I mean, I'm probably gonna skip this game to be completely honest. Paul George is probably the main one, and Kelly Oubre. Those are probably the two that I would take out of that one there. Moving on to Phoenix and Atlanta, this should be a pretty good game. Once again, injuries. We got Trae Young with a question tag, and then obviously we have Bogdanovich as well for a question tag. So, if Trae Young and Bogdanovich are out, Dyson Daniels is going to be a cash game lock as well, kind of like a Paul George situation there. So you can definitely look at him. I think if Bogdanovich is out, like I said, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's been playing a little bit. You can look at him. He started a little bit when Trae Young was out. Half decent as well, 4,300. Like I said, that's if Bogdanovich and Trae Young are out. Then I like him. And if you're doing straight GPP tournaments, I wouldn't put him in a lot. Only if Bogdanovich and Young are out, I would put in Grayson Matthews in a couple GPPs. This guy likes to shoot and get some points. He's a three-point shooter. Kind of like a Duncan Robertson, but a little bit better at times. So, and as you see, he's been doing not bad. So, like I said, Garrison, Matthews, GPP, but like I said, that's a massive dart play. Don't play him a lot, guys. But that's only if if the cards are all correct. Also, like I said, DeAndre Hunter should be in a very good spot at $6,100. Zachary Richard, I forgot how to say his name, one of the top picks. He could also come into play if Trae Young is out. But I think the main one I'm really looking at here is the power forward center position here. If we go look at, I'm sorry guys, this will all make sense in a second, I promise. All right, let's go look at Phoenix real quick. Where are we at? Okay, so let's go look at Phoenix. So this is basically DVP that we're looking at here. The green, that means they're really weak against it. Red means they're really good against that position, and and it shows here. So as you see, power forward and center, Phoenix is getting destroyed, man. Absolutely rocked against the power forward center position, and look who they got. They got Hunter, Akanwu, and Capella. I think all three of those dudes are in very, very, very good spots. I don't mind it. Also, another slight GPP phase on the Phoenix side. And like I said, this is kind of a throw in the dart as well. Nurk is out. This guy's been playing pretty good minutes. I'm not going to pronounce his name because I don't know how. But he's been playing pretty good minutes, 25, 23, 30. Not the greatest usage rate, obviously, because he's playing with those big dogs. But still, 4,200, I could see him. But I do think value is going to open up today, so I don't think you have to go to him. But yeah, Capella and Akanwu are probably the two top plays from this one. And like I said, if Trae Young is out, Dyson Daniels, I think, is good as a cash game play. I don't think he's a massive tournament play because he's going to be so chalky. But like I said, and then Garrison Matthews and all those guys. But Phoenix side, I'm for the most part probably sticking away from. Sacramento and Milwaukee. We got Malik Monk is out here. Fox is in on this one. So one guy I don't mind looking at here is Keon Ellis. Monk is going to be out, and I don't expect a ton from Ellis, but I think he can get you 24, 25. But he is $4,700. Just remember that. And he does do better when Fox isn't playing. But I still don't mind Keon Ellis. If Fox was out, I would take a GPP shot with Devin Carter. Um, we do have Middleton out, and Gary Trent is questionable. So if Gary Trent doesn't play, like I said, I'm a GPP guy. DeLon Wright, put him in there in one of your 150. That's all. Besides that, Andre Jackson, AJ Green, these guys just don't have a ton of upside. Um, like I said, once again, I just don't see a ton going on in this game. I do like Bobby Portis though against Sacramento. Sacramento's not the greatest against power forward center position, and especially with Middleton being out, I think that's going to help out Bobby as well. So 6,400 is almost a lock for me, and I do like Giannis as well. But yeah, Bobby Portis at 64 is in a very good spot for me. All right, New Orleans and Chicago, I think one of the highest totals on the slate here. So Zion is back. We'll see. Was that? So it was it's not a back to back. So he played 28 minutes. I think he's probably going to play about 30 in this one. So I think McCollum's more of a GPP play here. I think DeJounte Murray actually goes really well with Zion being back. So I like Murray here, 8,300. I like Zion as well, but Murray, I think at 83, I think he's in a pretty good spot. Kobe White and Ayus Desamnu are both questionable. You can look at Lonzo Ball, but not a ton of upside. I would rather go to Zach LaVine. His usage rate skyrocketed. So yeah, Zach LaVine, Trey Murphy, love those guys. Josh Giddey as well. But like I said, if Kobe White's out again, Zach LaVine is my lock of the day, or one of the locks of the day. And then moving on here, we got I think it's Missy. I'm not really going to mess with him too much with Zion being back. Vukovic, 35-40, kind of a cash game play. So I'm looking at Murray here. Giddy's okay, like I said, depending on what's going on with Kobe White. And like I said, Zach LaVine, I'll probably have him in my lineup, but he's 100% lock, especially if Kobe White is out. Moving over here, Denver and Dallas once again. What a shocker. We do have some game time decision. Irving hasn't played in a while, but he might try to get back out there. I do like Russell Westbrook here, especially if Irving's out. Irving's not, I mean, he's a good defender, but, he's getting a little bit older. Westbrook has been absolutely killing it, man. I know it's not the greatest on paper, but dude's been killing it. Murray hasn't been healthy, and Westbrook's been doing good. So I think Westbrook will be, once again, a little bit chalky. If Irving is out, Dinwiddie, he's an okay cash game, but I think there could be better plays in tournaments. Braun could be an okay option as well if you want to look at him. And then you got Jokic. If you can afford Jokic is Jokic, put him in there. I don't think Lively and Gafford are going to do anything against Jokic, and I think there's enough value on the slate to get Jokic in there. So, but also it could be one of those slates where there's too much value and Jokic is overpopular, and then that's when you got to change up and like, all right, got to get rid of Jokic and got to go, get lower ownership. Ownership is the name of the game. Moving on here, we got Brooklyn and Portland once again. This is just, I mean, look at this. Literally the whole team. So yeah, it's hard to give you guys advice right now. All right. So what I do know is all these dudes are questionable. If I had to pick any of these guys to play, I mean, Russell, he hasn't played in a while, so he's going to be limited. Ben Simmons could be okay, but let's just say Russell and Ben Simmons are out. I think there's a lot of value on this Brooklyn side. Keon Johnson, once again. Tyrese Martin, you can look at him. Tyrese Martin doesn't have a high usage rate, so I don't really like him as much. We do have Kamara at 5,200. Once again, not the greatest matchup on paper for him, but I like it here because if Denny Avila cannot play, he's going to be the main guy. And I really like Shannon Sharp at 6,300, especially if Denny is out. I could see a 40-45 bomb here from Shannon Sharp if Denny Avila is out. There is a ton of value with Denny Avila being out. I hope he is. Simon's a good play, but Sharp, like I said, he's going to be the one I go to. Kamara will also be another guy that I can go to. I think if you're doing GPP tournaments, Chris Murray could be a guy to look at. Like I said, only if Denny Avila is out. I don't think anyone's going to have Chris Murray. Like I said, when he gets minutes, as you see, 25 minutes, he can put up some points. And against the Brooklyn team, if these guys are all out and they're all injured, these are all, like G League and barely guys that can make it into the NBA. So I think Murray could be fine if he gets minutes and plays and Denny Avila is out. But like I said, once again, that's a flyer pick. I wouldn't play him in a ton of tournaments, just kind of a couple here and there. All right, so if all these dudes are out for Brooklyn, Noah Clowney, not a high usage rate guy. He did good in a couple, but overall he's not a big shooter. That's not what he does. But I still like him at 5,300 against Portland. Jalen Wilson, if he gets minutes, I could look at him as well. And then over here at the center position, like I said, if Claxton plays, definitely like Claxton. Then you got Aiden and you got Aiden here. He didn't play the last one, but looks like he's going to play this one. I don't mind putting him or Klingman in there. Just I think Klingman might get hurt though on the minutes, so that's the only thing that might suck. But yeah, we go look at Brooklyn and their defense against the center position and power forward is so bad. So yeah, I think you could probably get DeAndre Ayton at really low ownership tonight. And I mean, to be honest with you, I really don't mind the play. I don't mind it. I think you get him at less than 10%, and I think he gets you 30, 35. He could max out at 40 here, especially like if Denny Avila is out, that's what I'm gonna put probably get Aiton. If Denny is in, I'm not gonna put in Aiton, but it's a slam freaking spot, man, especially if Denny Avila is out because Denny scores points, he gets rebounds and assists, and obviously Aiton's main game is assist and points, and taken away from that. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Like I said, give you a couple of my guys that I'm looking at that I really want in here. Like I said, this slate is just insane. So if you guys don't want to worry about any of the injuries, come to me. Let me handle it. I got you guys. It's my job to figure it out. Um, but yeah, Fox. I don't mind looking at Fox. DeJounte Murray's my go-to at 8,300. Westbrook, I think he'll be popular, but I would rather take Murray at lower ownership. We'll have to look at the ownership, but I think that's where it's going. Um, I'd say Giddy as well. Daniels, cash game. Um, McConnell, GPP, Ball, Keon. Like I said, those are just kind of one-off guys right there. Shooting guard position, like I said, Zach LaVine, man, I love him. Love him in this position. I think he should get 45-50 in this one. Trey Murphy as well at 7,500. But with Zion being back, let's see if it affected him at all. Oh, it doesn't look like it really affected him. He's one of the main leaders on this team now. Because I remember a couple years ago, he didn't really shoot. But yeah, Trey Murphy's in a good spot. Like I said, only slight thing is Zion might take a little bit of his ownership. Um, like I said, Shannon Sharp, especially if Avila is out. There's just a lot of good value that like I said, that we showed you a little earlier. Michael Porter is an okay option. DeAndre Hunter, as I mentioned. Keon Johnson, depending on all the injuries. Kamara for sure, as I mentioned, and then Murray as the deep GPP for Portland, only if Denny's out. I know I keep saying his name. Power forward position, I would definitely take Giannis. Out of those three, Sabonis and Durant, I'll take Giannis. Out of these here, Zion, Mobley, Williams, probably Mobley and Williams. I like them. Siakam, like I said, they do get a usage bump. Remember that with Nimbard being out. I mean, sorry, with Halberton being out. So don't mind Indiana, but Cleveland's just so freaking good, man. um, yeah, Vaselli's okay. Akonwu, as I mentioned, Akonwu and Capella, those guys are really definitely what I'm looking at against Phoenix, as I showed you guys earlier with how bad they are. So, all right, like I said, a little bit longer video, but I want to make sure you guys get everything, and I wanted to kind of tell you guys about what's going on. So, as I said before, I am back doing this full time, and you guys will get your full $25 worth. And like I said, we will set you up on a. It won't be a subscription. This is going to be month to month, so don't worry about that. It's going to be, like I said, one-time purchase, and then if you want to do it again next month, then you purchase again. Like I said, no contracts, no nothing like that. So, like I said, $25 per month, 2 lineups per day, FanDuel or DraftKings. The bundle's $35. FanDuel Price Picks combo, $30 per month, or you can add DraftKings instead of Price Picks. So, like I said, hit us up on Twitter, Chris Anthony NBA 1, and also, like I said, we have free lineups. All you need to do is sign up for our mailing list. Message us on our Twitter. You get one free lineup per day. There you go. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you guys. Please give me a thumbs up, and also if you guys are new here, hit that sub button as well. Life's been crazy, man. It's been kicking me down, but like I said, I appreciate you guys watching this video. It really does mean a ton to me. So, all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh man, that feels nice saying that instead of we'll see you guys another day. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, if you need any help, follow me on Twitter. Ask me questions. I'm here to help you guys. Like I said, sign up for that free lineup as well. All right, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow.